jump into this UFC fight night. Main event on this card is Barboza against Chikadze. Should be a real good fight. This is a good card. A lot of you have Chikadze and Barboza as the main event. Then you have the two Ultimate Fighter final fights. And I mean, it's a good mixture of some veterans and some young fighters. Should be a real good card. So let's jump right into it. First fight on the prelims is Jamal Emmers against Pat Sabatini. Emmers is a minus 160 favorite. Sabatini is a plus 130 underdog. Emmers is 18-5. Sabatini is 14-3. Emmers will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Emmers is 32 years old. Sabatini is 30. Emmers is 4-1 in his last 5 fights. He has 7 wins by knockout. He's a good grappler. I think he's the superior striker in this matchup. He does have a win over Sandhagen under his belt, and he won his last fight. Sabatini, 14-3, 9 wins by submission. One last fight. He's 4-1 in his last 5 as well. He's a good grappler. Has decent striking. Concerns I have with Sabatini is his conditioning. He's been known to run out of gas in the 3rd round. But I like Sabatini. With that being said, I like Sabatini in this fight. I think Emmers just coming off all the injuries he's had. He's had like 2 torn ACLs in one leg, tore the ACL in the other leg. He's real athletic. He's explosive. I think his path to winning this fight is catching Sabatini and knocking him out. I think Sabatini is going to do a good job of trying to get this fight on the ground, use his grappling. I lean towards Sabatini in this fight at the plus 130. Next fight we have is J.J. Aldridge versus Vanessa Demopoulos. There we go, Demopoulos. Aldridge is 9-4, has 7 wins by decision, one last fight by split decision, has an 8.5-inch reach advantage. Demopoulos is 6-3, one last fight with a first-round TKO. Has good grappling, average striking. I like Aldridge in this fight. I know it's at minus 375 favorite. Demopoulos is a plus 285 underdog. I think Aldridge's pressure is just going to be too much for Demopoulos. I look for this fight to go the distance, but I like Aldridge to win by decision. All right, next fight on the prelims is Darren Stewart against Dustin Jacoby. Stewart is a plus 144 underdog. Jacoby is a minus 178 favorite. Jacoby is 14-5-1. He'll have a 2-inch reach advantage in this fight. He has 9 wins by TKO or knockout. He's 4-0-1 in his last 5, and he has strong leg kicks. Stewart is 12-7 with 2 no contest. He's been inconsistent. One fight he'll look like he's a top contender. The next fight he looks like he don't even belong in the UFC. He has 7 wins by knockout or TKO. He's 1-3-1 in his last 5. He has good power. He has decent grappling. I like Dustin Jacoby here at the -178. I think his pressure will be too much for Stewart. Uh, and like I said, Stewart is so inconsistent, so it's hard to back him. Next fight of the night is going to be, I think, going to be an interesting fight. You have Sam Alvey against Wellington Turman. Alvey is a +116 underdog. Turman is a -142 favorite. Alvey is 33-15. He has a 3.5-inch reach advantage in this fight. He has 19 wins by KO or TKO, and he's 0-4-1 in his last 5. He's 35 years old. Turman is 16-5. Has decent grappling. Has won 7 fights by submission. He's 2-3 in his last 5. I like Turman here. I think his output is going to be a little too much for Alvey. But Turman has to be careful because Alvey is good. Turman likes moving forward, and Alvey is good at punching, moving back. And he's getting older, but he has a lot of wear and tear, but he still has enough power in them hands that he can hurt you. But I lean toward Turman in that fight. All right, next fight, I think is going to be a real good fight, and it is Guido Canetti against Mana Martinez. Canetti is a +225 underdog. Mana Martinez is a -290 favorite. Canetti is 8-5, has good kicks, 41 years old, and he lost his last fight. Martinez is 8-2, has 8 knockout wins. He's coming off a win, has a lot of power in his hands, and he's a former Fury FC champion. Canetti will put a lot of pressure on you. For being 41 years old, he's in great shape. I just think Martinez's pressure is going to be too much for Canetti. Martinez's power, I think he'll be able to hurt Canetti. I like Martinez here he's at -290 as a favorite is a little steep. I'd probably looking at Martinez to win by KO or TKO. Or either the double. See what the odds are on the double chance. Actually, let's do that real quick. Let's see what we can get. What you can get Martinez at to win by knockout. Let's see. Method of victory. You can get Martinez by knockout or TKO at -110. The one I will probably. This is what I want to check. The double chance you get is for Martinez by KO or TKO or on points is a -230. So I would lean toward toward Martinez winning by KO or TKO. I like Martinez in that fight. All right. Next fight on the prelim card is going to be Hassan against Chirico. Hassan is a +186 underdog. Chirico is a -235 favorite. Chirico is 30 years old. He's 13-5, has a 1-inch reach advantage in this fight. He has 4 wins by submission, 6 wins by knockout. He's coming off a win by knockout. He's 2-3 in his last 5 fights. Hassan is 10-4. He's 36 years old. His conditioning has been a problem. He does have 10 wins by TKO or KO. He's lost his last 3 fights. He's 2-3 in his last 5. I like the Chico here. Um, again, that's a little steep because he's a minus 235 favorite as well. But I think his pressure is going to be too much for Halasan, and I don't see Halasan knocking Trico out. Uh, I would say this fight's not going to go the distance. You can get Will Fight Go Distance No at minus 142. I like that. I don't see this fight going the distance. I see somebody getting knocked out or submitted. And I like the Chirco. Let's see. I like you get the fight not to go fight go distance no is at minus 142. You can also get the Chirco to win by KO, TKO, or by submission at plus 175. Like I said, the Chirco has 4 wins by submission, 6 wins by knockout. That's out of his 13 wins. That's 10 of his wins have been by finish. I think I would lean toward the Chirco double chance by KO, TKO, or submission at the plus 175. Or you can get the Chirco to win by TKO or KO or on points at minus 175. All right. Let's move right on to the next fight here. Next fight would be the first fight